Are you looking for the best running shoes? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best running shoes on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Adidas Audi0 Evo SL. Running coaches generally advise their athletes against wearing lightweight, peppy, go-fast shoes outside of speed-oriented workouts and races because speed-oriented shoes put unnecessary wear and tear on runners' legs. While the fun police are correct, it's a shame that our daily trainers just aren't as invigorating as our favorite race day kicks. That's what makes the Adidas Adizero Evo SL so special. It's a race-inspired trainer with enough cushioning and durability for regular use. The Adizero Evo SL is the training-oriented version of Adidas's premier road racing shoe, the $500 Adizero Pro Evo 1. The Adizero Evo SL uses the same Lightstrike Pro thermoplastic polyester elastomer, TPE, cushioning and cuts a very similar shape. While it lacks a carbon plate, or energy rods in Adidas's case, the Adizero Evo SL uses a nylon shank to stabilize the thick and lightweight midsole foam. The result is a lightweight neutral shoe with plenty of energy return and enough cushioning to avoid above-average post-run fatigue, according to testers. I didn't feel like my shoes were fitter than me, but I also did feel that my shoes were getting me back into a little bit more shape, one tester said. However, testers found it tough to keep the shoe's tongue in the same place, which may have been related to a slightly sloppy fit from the shoe's midsole. Minor fit gripes didn't spoil the experience, though. On a recent episode of the Amazing Runner's World show, runner-in-chief Jeff Dengate declared that, if there's a better shoe that costs $150 or less this year, I'll eat it. Number 2. Under Armour Sonic 7. Need a running shoe that won't drain your bank account? Running Reviews editor Amanda Furrer recommends the Sonic 7. With its $110 price, it costs $40 to $50 less than typical trainers, but it still offers solid performance for day-to-day running. It's a budget shoe, but doesn't feel like a low-end shoe, said one RW tester. The Sonic 7's midsole is made with Hover cushioning, a proprietary Under Armour foam made of olefin wax. It generates a firm, responsive ride that helps you pick up the pace. While that's good for short and middle distances, testers report that the support isn't quite enough for long-distance running. Up top, the jacquard upper creates a snug wrap around the foot and offers good breathability for a comfortable, distraction-free fit. On the bottom, the Sonic features a full-coverage rubber outsole that solidly grips dry pavement, though testers noted some slippage in wet conditions. Let's face it, the Sonic 7 isn't perfect. More expensive trainers weigh less and have bouncier cushioning foams, but it's light enough and peppy, and a solid overall shoe if you're looking for a bargain. Number 3. Brooks Glycerin Max Running Shoe. Released this last October, the newish Glycerin Max showcases some exciting tech for runners who love a pillowy ride from mellow to moderate-paced training runs. The first thing you'll notice about this shoe is its massive midsole. Just over 42 millimeters tall at the heel, it's exceptionally thick. And it features a new foam, DNA-tuned, that's infused with nitrogen gas. Brooks already has other nitrogen-infused foams, but DNA-tuned has larger gas cells in the heel and smaller cells in the forefoot. This gives it excellent shock absorption at landing, then responsive bounce at toe-off, all while trimming weight. The rocker sole shape promotes smooth transitions, ensuring this massive shoe doesn't feel clunky underfoot. Finally, it's topped with a breathable and well-padded engineered mesh upper for a plushness that envelopes your feet. The verdict on this new shoe? It's a winner. Furrer appreciated its super soft ride, and found it surprisingly peppy. The RW testers agreed. They've provided so much comfort with each step, said one. From heel to forefoot, they felt like clouds. Number 4. Nike Vomero 18. With a truly thick heel stack height of 46 millimeters, the Nike Vomero 18 is tough to beat if your prerogative is to run with the most cushioning possible. But it takes a well-designed midsole to wrangle all that foam without evoking the sensation of running around in platform shoes like some Saturday Night Fever Extra. And that's where Nike stepped up with the latest Vomero. Nike added room in the toe box to accommodate runners with slightly wider feet, but kept a well-padded heel collar and tongue to help runners lace the shoe up snug without pressure points. I wasn't sure if I would like them when I first put them on because of how much heel cushion there is, and how it kind of elevates me forward in that way, one tester said. But it turns out it provides so much stability, even on the sides, so I don't feel that way when I'm running in them. I feel like I can propel forward. Nike's use of high rebound Zoom X directly beneath the footbed adds to the shoe's propulsive feeling underfoot, which does well to obscure their slightly above average heft. The swoosh reduced its use of outsole rubber in a move that helped keep the shoe's overall weight down, but thankfully testers still found reliable traction in rain, snow, and slush. Number 5. Asics Novablast 5. Running shoes designed for men won't necessarily work just as well for women, who have different anatomy, including feet that tend to be wider at the forefoot than men's feet. So an appropriately roomy forefoot was just one of the reasons the Asics Novablast 5 stood out in our recent test pool of women's running shoes. The shoe's midsole uses Asics's lightweight and high-rebound FF Blast Max cushioning for a ride that's more energetic than most. A few strips of high-abrasion rubber on the outsole provide enough grip for the road, while helping keep the shoe's weight down to a very competitive 9 ounces for men and 7.9 ounces for women. Up top, the engineered mesh outsole is lightweight and breathable, although some found it too wide in the midfoot. Like most Asics we've tested, there's plenty of padding around the heel collar and tongue to prevent hot spots. Per tester Stephanie Petrides, a self-described Asics girl growing up who eventually tried other brands in her mid-20s, the Novablast 5 reminded me of why I used to love running in Asics. They just fit my feet really well. I loved the cushioning and felt like my feet and knees did not take a beating because of how well cushioned these shoes are.